Chinese is the world's only widely used ideographic language. It is also a unique language compared to English, French, or Russian. To learn Chinese characters, one should naturally use study methods suited to the special characteristics of Chinese. MagiChinese Progressive Imagination Method closely integrates character background, logic, appearance, and meaning with the psychological traits of learners. In this way, it creatively demonstrates in gradual procession lively images and cartoons for abstract characters, helping learners to scientifically and effectively learn to recognize Chinese characters. As part of this, the first step is to imagine characters as black and white pictures corresponding to their shape and meaning. Next, the black and white pictures becomes a black and white cartoon as the second step of imagination. The third step is to imagine the black and white picture into a color picture, with the fourth step being the forming of a color cartoon. Therefore, in the MagiChinese Progressive Imagination Method, there are 4 steps of imagination. Grasp the characteristics and rules for recognition of Chinese characters. MagiChinese Progressive Imagination Method also offers 7 major characteristics, including being imaginative, logical, concrete, corresponding, stepped, connected, and precise. Understanding these 7 major characteristics can help us uncover the secret of scientific and effective recognition of Chinese characters. The first characteristic, imaginative. Chinese characters, as special symbols, have an abstract aspect like symbols. But through the use of imaginative approaches, learners can better understand them. In addition, thanks to creatively using imagination, the once silent characters begin to speak. The second characteristic, logical. Each Chinese character has its own logic. In the MagiChinese Progressive Imagination Method, each picture corresponding to a Chinese character has been creatively formed after considering the character's background, logic, appearance, and meaning. These shed light on the character's inherent rules, characteristics, and connotations. The third characteristic, concrete. Research has shown that the left side of the brain is more sensitive to language and writing, whereas the right side of the brain is more visually based. Combining abstract Chinese characters with concrete pictures can utilize the strengths of both the left and right brain, which naturally results in powerful learning results. The fourth characteristic, corresponding. The level of correspondence between objects determines the possibilities and accuracy of imagination. The higher the similarities, the more correspondence points there will be, and the more pronounced the effect on memory. The fifth characteristic, stepped. From shallow to deep, from easy to hard, step learning is one of the basic rules of learning. Only by sticking to the rules of learning can we make study more effective. The MagiChinese Progressive Imagination Method reflects a gradual progression in imagination. The sixth characteristic, connected. Based on research into the rules of Chinese character creation, the MagiChinese Progressive Imagination Method ingeniously utilizes the reasonable relationships and interactions between various parts of the characters to strengthen the understanding of learners of the characters' meanings and appearances. The seventh characteristic: precision. For similar parts, the Magic Chinese Progressive Imagination method utilizes unified explanations as much as possible to allow learners to reinforce the progress they're making and achieve more quickly. Furthermore, for portions of characters that might interfere with appearance, gray shade is added for differentiation, striving to offer learners the most precise of content to improve the accuracy and precision of their memories. Based on the 7 characteristics above, it is clear that the Magic Chinese Progressive Imagination method is not only scientific but also effective. It is applicable to all learners of Chinese characters and is particularly effective for new learners of Chinese, such as children and overseas students. With a different language, there are different study methods. Magic Chinese, a scientific and effective tool in character recognition.